let's ask about abundance today. So the question is, what is my current relationship with abundance? What is my current relationship with abundance? How are you feeling about abundance in your life? When you say the word abundance, like say to yourself, I am abundant. What does that feel like? If you say, I am abundant, do you feel tightness? Do you feel like that's not true? King of Wands, one of the most abundant, one of the most abundant cards there is out there. Interesting how that flipped over. Okay, if you're looking what a representation of what abundance looks like, it's the King of Wands. I love that. Okay, look at him. Just look at him. Look at him sitting on his throne with his staff, his magical staff, with his lizard transformation. Oh my God, he's so cool. Look at him. He's totally chill. And that's what being in abundance is. Okay, this is a very slippery deck, so I don't usually pull the cards that slip out, but I just thought that was the perfect representation of an image of what abundance, what you would look like if you were totally feeling abundant. The King of Wands. Okay, ask yourself, what is my relationship with abundance? What is my relationship with abundance? Okay, if you say I am abundant, do you feel a tightness? Is your first thought, no, I'm not. I'm broke, or lonely, or I don't have any friends, or I hate my job, or another king. And the Wheel of Fortune. These are all showing us what the abundance cards look like. That's great. I love that you're showing me this, but I want to know what the people who are here watching are feeling about, and what is my relationship with abundance, right? Because if you are all feeling that way, then I think that's amazing. But if you're anything like me, it wavers, right? Some days you're feeling, yeah, everything's great, things are wonderful. And then other days, you can go down the rabbit hole of, oh my God, now why is this happening? Why isn't this working out? Okay, so let's see. What is my relationship with abundance? One more shuffle, and then I'm going to cut the cards. What is my relationship with abundance? Okay, let's cut. Now, if those cards come out again, then that's pretty cool. We got, that sounds about right. 6 of Pentacles, the Sun, ooh, and the 9 of Cups. Okay, all right. So your relationship with abundance. So the 6 of Pentacles makes sense to me because if you just look at the card, just look at the imagery of the card, and you see the scales, right? The scales are never even, they're always leaning, always heavier on one side. So 6s are also about movement after struggle, and resolution, and restoring balance. So it's very possible, if you're listening to this and you're asking about what your relationship is with abundance, it's exactly what I said. Some days you are feeling abundant, and some days you are not. You are not. You're in the negative zone where you're thinking about everything that's not working in your life. And if you believe that everything is frequency, and abundance is just things that flow into our lives, is because we are at a higher frequency, that we are attracting those things to us, being in abundance. It's just working on our frequency, right? It's our emotions working on our frequency. And it's not always easy. It's a practice. It's a practice. So you're being reminded to just be aware of where your frequency is. But the 6s being about willpower and perseverance. You are persevering, and how I know that is because The Sun is one of the most successful, radiant joy and vitality cards in the whole deck. I mean, the Sun is a yes card. It is about shining a light on something. It is about radiance. It is about joy. It is about vitality. So this is a very good card to come out when we're asking, what is your relationship with abundance? So you are aware of it. If you're here and you're watching this, I am getting the feeling that you're already working on this. You're aware of raising your frequency so that you can manifest more abundance, for yourself. So that's good. That is really good. And this is also just a reminder to shine the light on things in our life. Maybe there are things in our life that are not working, and maybe the light needs to be shown on that so that we can either heal something and move on, let go of something so that we can bring in abundance. Sometimes something that's holding us back is an old story. Being in a state of resentment very often holds back abundance. So maybe if there's some resentment going on somewhere, you need to shine the light on that so that you can heal it and you can move on and you can bring that into your life, right? And cups are all about our emotions. And, even more than our thoughts, our emotions carry a heavier weight, right? I mean, if you think cups are water, emotions are air. I mean, emotions are water. It's heavier than our thoughts. Our thoughts are things we think about. It's air, right? They come and go. But when you're feeling a certain way, it could feel very, very heavy. The nines are about things coming to fruition and things, fulfillment and things attained. So you are aware and you are attaining that abundance that you want. Things are going to be coming to fruition for you. These are really, really good cards about what is your relationship to abundance. You are absolutely on the right track. You are aware that how you feel, your thoughts, your actions are what dictates what you're going to manifest in your life, and you are actively working on it. You're keeping yourself in check. You're keeping yourself in balance. You're looking at shining the light on things that need to be revealed, and also shining the light on things that you already have that you're grateful for, and more things are coming to fruition for you. So yeah, this is a very, very good reading about your relationship with abundance. So let me know, how do you feel about it? Are you working on abundance? Are you working on manifesting something in your life? How is that going for you? What are you doing? What is the thing that you're doing that works? Everybody's different, right? Like, one formula doesn't work for everybody, Like I love doing affirmations, and I did a lot of mirror work. And I worked with affirmations in the mirror for many months, and that really shifted something inside of me. But, sometimes affirmations, just saying something over and over again, isn't enough. You have to feel it in your body. For me, the air, I'm a Gemini, it comes into my head, and then the affirmations, I'm forcing it into my body, right? I'm forcing it. Thankfully, I have a lot of earth signs in my chart, which makes it probably a little bit easier for me. I have a pretty well-balanced chart. I have a lot of fire, I have a lot of earth, a lot of air, and some water. So I have a pretty balanced chart, which I think is helpful for me, to kind of navigate my emotions and, my life. And like I said, everybody's different. So yeah, share. Please, I would love to know what you're working on, how you're working on your abundance, and what is showing up for you. If you want to share what's showing up for you, please do. All right. See you next time. Bye-bye.